All right, it's Sunday, February 25th, 2024 at 8:50 a.m. This is being recorded on my camera roll. I'm going to read the summarized Sunday update for February 25th, 2024. You can find a short blog post at ericleo.org on the new release blog. I'll give the Sunday update and then a little work/music/personal update, and then I'll read the blog post for the industry album. Okay, this is the Sunday update. The next release drops March 1st and is the Industry album featuring Cappadonna from Tang, Zen Requiem, Cool G Rap, Duce, McGuire, Cameron, Jadakiss, Soul Stretch, Rich G, Kurupt, Planet Asia, and Juvenile. Hey, it's Eric Leo 108, the sociologist, philosopher, and hip-hop artist with the Sunday update for February 25th, 2024. The Campfire EP featuring Ryini Beats is the latest release. You can really help by following me on Spotify or requesting my music through Alexa. Okay, that's the Sunday update. This is the personal update / work update. The spending freeze is over. I got some royalties in. Thank goodness. I paid down my credit card. I'm going to use the excess money to buy the executive produce more beats, purchase some vocal features for Pussy Poppin' and Mr. Congeniality albums, and run ads. The Industry, Westside Connection, and Heavy Hitter albums and EPs will all drop by May 17th, 2024, and will feature the artists Cocaine from the Alcoholics, Tash from the Dirty OGs, Cappadonna from Wu-Tang, Exhibit, Snoop Dogg, Gucci Mane, KRS-One, King Crooked, Zen Requiem, Cool G Rap, Duce, McGuire, Cameron, Jadakiss, Soul Stretch, Rich G, Kurupt, Planet Asia, and Juvenile. I feel like there is cosmic love, but it's really faded and hard to track. I haven't really got any coincidences. Selena Gomez released Love On. A couple coincidences in her music video is she is reflecting Charlotte with her blue flower on her head with her blue dress, and some of the architecture looks European, but it's not because the cars are driving on the right side of the road. The blue flower is significant because it was the semantic representation of Charlotte that I talk about in my book, 108, The Story of Discovering Earth's Consciousness. Okay, if not me, then who? If not now, then when? I have come to the conclusion if I haven't made it in 2 years, I'll travel to the UK to try and meet Emma Watson. I'm trying to become financially free or secure to chase Emma, but what if that never comes? Which is why I'm giving myself a deadline, and if I still haven't secured financial stability, I'm still going to try and meet Emma without it. Spring of 2026, I'm traveling to the UK if I still haven't met Emma. Okay, probably try to meet her family and say hi and try to give her some stake in the music. Hopefully it's worth more by then. Okay, that was the personal update. This is the Industry blog post. The Industry is my 71st official release and my 106th track published. This is my biggest and most elaborate release so far. It has more features than tracks. This has been a long time in the making. I had some trouble getting the features through my distributor cleared, but DistroKid came through for me. The beats and major feature production comes from Anno Domini. The entire project was mixed and mastered by Keanu, and the cover art is by Gigs Logo from Fiverr. This album is called The Industry because it features many artists, big and small, from the music industry, while also being about the industry as in the economy. I did the best I could with the limited resources I have. I would like to thank Anno Domini for the opportunity to make this dream come true, and thank you to all the featured artists. 90% of the CO2 in the atmosphere over the last 10 years has come from 3 products: gas, oil, and coal. This is who I'm referring to when I say big carbon. I was going to say big oil, but it's more than just big oil, and saying carbon really focuses on the problem. The album approaches sociological problems, and by the middle, I bring up my personal perspective. I firmly believe we have a lot of the problems we do because religion, which distorts zealots' worldview, thinking being gay is wrong. The earth is only 6,000 years old, or the rapture is going to happen, really affects how people perceive and affect the world. And since we live in a democracy, political and societal outcomes as well. I believe inaccuracy in thinking comes from the distorted worldview of religion, and in America that means Christianity. This means it's fundamental to attack followers' reality at its core, because it is the basis in which they project their actions. I just hope Kurupt isn't a devout Christian, or he might be a little upset. Basically their worldview just disrupts how they see it, and it causes a lot of problems in society. I do not condone violence, period, let alone against Congress members, although I think they basically deserve it. With that said, I tried showing Mitch McConnell as little respect as possible. Fuck that bitch. I'm human too, and between his policies, greed and lust for power represent an abhorrent party that he has enabled to regress the nation. It's not hard to hate him, and as an artist, I'm just trying to tap into that very real sentiment. People will cheer when he dies, like they will Dick Cheney, or how they did for Harry Kissinger. The world would be a better place if you'd off yourself, Mitch, not because your death would solve our problems, but because your influence on power needs to end. Honestly, I don't like Mitt Romney, but I took a different approach and said people should be like him because he's actually retiring. Listen, I know replacements might be worse, but they also might be better. I would be satisfied with a maximum age requirement if we can't get term limits. Okay, and then this is the last technical thing. The release was going to be 12 tracks. This release was going to be 12 tracks long, not 10. I had the hardest time getting this published. I went through CD Baby and it got rejected. I published it without KRS-One or Gucci Mane, which I had for featured tracks. After much deliberation, I have since went through DistroKid to publish the Heavy Hitters EP, which has the KRS-One, Gucci Mane, and Snoop Dogg feature that was supposed to be on the West Side Connection album, but got rejected by CD Baby as well. So all of these have been the industry is through CD Baby. I just did it with 2 less, and then the Heavy Hitters I uploaded through DistroKid. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my family. You're awesome. I love you very much. Until next time.